Welcome into WagerTalk TV. I am Drew Martin, joined by Andy Lang and Andrew McGinnis of WagerTalk.com. We're talking Saturday night NFL action, singled out game here, guys. A lot of tickets written. Indianapolis Colts, Arizona Cardinals. Near a pick'em price here, McGinnis. We're seeing the Cardinals minus 1 point home favorites, 49 being the total. Christmas night, only game to bet. What are you looking to do?
It's an interesting game. It is an interesting game to talk about here, and I want to talk about recent form versus full whole season, because that's kind of what I look at this game in general right now. We have a Colts team that has played some pretty good football recently, but you look at kind of the who they've played, who Arizona's played, and you can also take a look at that loss against the Detroit Lions for this Cardinals team. And the start that they had to their season compared to what we've seen for them recently, you can't really like what you've seen. Now the injury bug hits them, losing key players. I'm not really too high on this team right now. Then you look at the mistakes that they're making. Kyler Murray, five turnovers last 6 games, just not acceptable. And right now this Colts team, they're taking care of the ball. They're getting turnovers every single game. And their run game is so strong. Andy and I talk about it pretty much every single week. Last week, well, the Patriots were almost able to contain Jonathan Taylor, and then one of the final plays of the game, he explodes for a massive drive. I expect the Colts to get the job done in this game. I believe if you're somebody that doesn't adjust your handicapping as the season progresses, you might say, yeah, give me the Colts 100%. But if you've been watching recently, I think current form, you have to ride with a team playing pretty solid defense, running the ball well, and most importantly, taking care of the ball, Drew. So I don't really want to go based off a refocused, a motivated, back to the office, back to the lab team. I don't like those metaphors and stuff like that with the Arizona Cardinals. Show me a focused team every single week, man. I don't want to see it just after a loss against the worst team in the league. Give me the focused team playing really well right now, and team off a huge win. Give me the Colts.
Sure, going with the Colts. They're playing better football here. Lang, coming to you next. And like McGinnis is talking about, that refocused talk sometimes it just falls on deaf ears. Is this one of those times here, Christmas night?
Well, I think we may be looking at an Arizona team that possibly peaked too early. They got off to that amazing start. They won 7-0, and then reality hits in, and they get injuries, and they're 3-4 in their last 7. And you want to be peaking at the end of the regular season, going into the playoffs. You don't want to peak in September and October. And I think this may be just what happened to Arizona. It's almost impossible to play your best ball all season. It is impossible to do it, and that's what we're seeing with Arizona right now. The Colts, when you look at it, their last 2 losses have been to a Tennessee team when they had Derrick Henry, and then to a healthy Tampa Bay team. So the only recent losses for the Colts have been against really, really good teams. I don't really see a letdown spot against New England. The Colts are so close to catching Tennessee in that division that the focus is going to be there. There's no letdown spot. And what worries me for Arizona is that Carson Wentz is protecting the ball and Arizona is not forcing turnovers. The last 2 games for Arizona, Goff and Stafford each threw for 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. And Wentz is protecting the ball. If Jonathan Taylor gets going, which we said that against New England, and sure enough, he got it going against New England. But if Taylor gets going against Arizona, they're going to be in a situation where Wentz is not going to throw the ball a lot, and Arizona is going to be stuck playing from behind. I think their backfield is a mess. They brought back Chase Edmonds, and there was just no continuity last week. 8 carries for one of them, 6 for another. Kyler Murray rushes 4 times for 3 yards. They seem discombobulated right now. DeAndre Hopkins being out has just got to be a real gut shot to them right now in these big games. He's one of those sure-handed wide receivers that on 3rd and 6, oh, there he is. He's open for 10 yards. AJ Green has played good, but he's just not the caliber of Hopkins. And the Colts are 5-1 this season ATS on the road, 3-0 straight up in their last 3 road games. They've won their last 3 road games by a combined score of 102 and 33. So when I get a team that's winning by that big of a margin on the road, they're doing something really well. I just don't see this Arizona team as focused. I think the Colts are finding their identity at the right spot, and I have to back the Colts.
Short dog here in the Colts. Sounds like a look from all of us, guys. For Andrew McGinnis, Andy Lang, I am Drew Martin. Check us out, wagertalk.com. Guys, Monday, a good day to do so. It's $9 Monday. All handicappers, all plays discounted to just $9. Check it out, wagertalk.com.